Car Rants, episode 3. Tune in to episodes 1 and 2, man. Check me out here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. But today, I want to talk to y'all about the myth of the black conscious community. Y'all really think there's a black conscious community? Huh? Do y'all really think that there are a mass amount of black people who cooperate and cohabitate and do things for the betterment of our people? Do y'all really think that? Especially you fellow YouTubers. I'm here to let y'all know the shit that y'all watching is not the conscious community. It's not. I did a video about this a long time ago. It's on my channel. It's called The Conscious Industry. Please understand what you see. Understand that there is no black conscious community because there is no black cooperation. Okay? Black people don't cooperate enough to have a goddamn community. We always finding trivial bullshit to beef about. We always finding trivial bullshit to disagree about. Shit, we all don't even agree that we all black now. There's a new argument that we're not black. So how the hell are we a community? The Asians have a community. Because they all understand, first of all, that they're Asian. We all don't agree that we black. See, y'all got to understand the dynamics and the characteristics of a community. We don't exemplify those characteristics, black people. Okay? There is no black community. There's a bunch of niggas living amongst each other that's confused. All we do is find reasons to argue with each other. We argue over who we are. Now we're not black. We argue over, are we Christians? Are we Muslims? Are we Moors? Are we Kemetic? So how the hell we have a community? Then you wonder why black people cannot gather resources. Because we're scattered as a people. You see? You wonder why there's no black economics. Because there's no black community. Because there's no black cooperation. Black people don't know how to cooperate with each other. There's always a reason why there's a disagreement. There's always a reason why we can't do something together. There's always a reason. So the black conscious community is a myth. Everybody who's running around saying that, it doesn't exist. Okay? The House of Consciousness is not the conscious community. There is no black conscious community. That shit is a myth. Stop believing that. Look up community. Look up the definition of community. And tell me if we mirror that here on YouTube. Or we mirror that, or that's being mirrored in the House of Consciousness. Explain that to me. Leave it in the comments section if you disagree or if you agree. I don't mind having a discussion, but I know it's a myth. It's something that was made up to make us feel good, to make us feel like we're doing something, to make us feel like we're being progressive. We're not. We're not. Shit, we still fighting over identity. The new argument is we're not black, like I said before. So now we have a whole new problem. Now we back at stage one. So where's the community at? How are we going to have a community and we haven't identified ourselves? We arguing if we black. That's one of the first things in having a community. Y'all all must identify as being the same. So how the hell do we have a black conscious community when you got people saying we're not black? Pay attention, y'all. Listen to what's being spoken. Listen to these people arguments. There's more arguing and dissension than anything. You see? And then we get mad when people come in and capitalize off the things that we should be capitalizing off of. You get mad when people come in and divide things and capitalize off division. See, the only reason why divide and conquer works is because we don't cooperate with each other. We are not unified. There's no unified front. We're in a state of chaos. You see? This is why culture vultures exist. This is why they could continue to feed off of us. Because we don't know how to eat with one another. Because for one, we don't want everybody to eat. You see, we don't feel like everybody should eat. You see, we fucked up in the head, black people, to be a community. And until we get right up here, we'll never be a community. Our mentalities is fucked up. But we always complain about the Jew. But the Jew understands the power of unity because that's the basis of a community. Why would you protect something you feel you're not a part of? Why would you protect something when you feel like you can't identify with that? Oh, I'm not protecting her. She's a Christian. I'm a Muslim. Not even forgetting the fact that that's a black woman. Fuck her religion. But it's just things like that. Oh, she don't have a religion, so I can't fuck with her. You know they don't say that in other communities? In other communities, that's not the argument. Because you have Asian Muslims. I know. Because in Brooklyn, they have halal Chinese restaurants. You see? They believe in Islam. You see? But you don't hear the Asians that practice Christianity talk shit about the Asians who practice Islam. But you hear that amongst black people. There's Jewish people who believe in Christianity. You don't hear them talking about the Orthodox Jews or the Hasidic Jews. You don't hear that in their community. And they still do business with each other. because they understand what makes up a community. And that those things are trivial bullshit things. It's trivial. You see? We are ruled by trivial bullshit, black people. That's why we don't have a community. We always finding some bullshit to argue about. Oh, well, he's an atheist. So the motherfuckers who run the government, or the people that's in power in government that have different religions, you think they argue over policy based on religion, nigga? But that's what our dumbasses will be doing. That's what we'll be doing. We'll be arguing over why we shouldn't make this a policy because that's morally wrong because it go against the word of God in the Bible. We love having moral arguments. This is why we can't get shit done. See? Then when it's time to chastise somebody in the community, we use moral arguments on why we shouldn't do it. It's a moral thing. We need to get out of that shit. Our lives can't just be ruled by morality only. That's why we don't do shit as a people, as a quote unquote community. That's why our community is not recognized by no one. Because we always using some religious moral bullshit that don't mean nothing in the world. Don't mean nothing. And only black people suffer from this problem. That's why there is no black community. Wake up, black people. There is no black community. Look up the word community. And then tell me if we exemplify that. Car Rant episode 3. Peace.